In this video, we're going to explore Objective 1.2.d, which is called Select Objects. Within this, we're going to select all objects enclosed within a crossed by a window or a freeform shape, as well as doing a multi-select by utilizing the browser and also using selection filters. So one of the easiest ways that when you're working by selecting different items is you can perform what they call a window selection. So if I go up here to select, I can choose window selection, and if I click and drag, anything that's enclosed inside of this shape is going to be selected. So you'll notice only the top three items kind of got selected. So and this was a face on the red block. That's why that got highlighted there. So but only the top two that are in there. Whereas if I go from top left down to bottom right, this performs a window crossing. If I go the opposite direction, go from bottom right up to top left, this performs a crossing. And a crossing, anything that touches is going to get selected. So you can see that's why I got anything that gets touched is going to be selected when that happens. So that's kind of what's going on when you're utilizing those two. You can also utilize a freeform kind of selection, which allows you to kind of draw kind of like a lasso kind of style, or even if you look at the tooltip, you can just draw around different items that you are looking to select. So various bolts and things like that you can utilize in a freeform selection. In order to do a multi-selection, you can also click on names in the browser. I can hold the control key to make multiple selections for various items. If I want to select everything, I can select the first item, hold the shift key, and select the last one, and that'll select everything in the browser. So that's a multi-select item that you can do. Our last one will be looking at the selection filters. So in the select panel, we can see selection filters, and here right now everything is checked. There's these little kind of check marks that we have going on. So I'm gonna click on select all and click on select through to deselect that I'm going to selection filter. So now I'm just going to check body faces. So now if I hover over these items, the only thing I can pick up are the faces, and that's it. That's the only thing I can select. So if I take that off, then if I hover over, I can't select anything. And if I go over here and I check on body edges, now notice how the edges are highlighting. So it's only picking up edges, and that's it. So depending upon what you're looking for, or if you're trying to isolate certain elements within a model, you can use a selection filter. I'm going to turn this back on by hitting select all and select through, and now you can see edges and faces are being selected, as well as being able to get any sort of bodies and components to select as we do so. So we turn on all the filters, and we're able now to select everything. So hope this helps with learning how to do selection of objects and preparing for the ACU exam.